So we're doing another plantation project. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this plant out because I don't like how it's like some sort of bush here, and as you can see, there's all kinds of weeds that are somehow mimicking the plant, and it's just an annoying plant. It's sort of like a rose bush, but it's been not doing what I really wanted to do. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull that plant out, and I'm going to replace it with this plant, this Monrovia that I got at Lowe's today for $14.98. And so I'm going to replace that. Also, I got these potatoes that were in a box at Lowe's for $3.98. And what I'm going to do with these, I'm going to put those in this section right here. So I'm going to have potatoes in the front yard. So it's part of the plantation. Now with this bush, this is actually a rose called a knockout rose. The sunny knockout rose. So what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to put this rose over here, where there's a hole here. I had another plant here that wasn't growing right, so I extracted that last fall, and so I'm going to fill in that hole there and put that knockout rose there. So that's the project of the day. And while I was at Lowe's, I got 2 bags of garden soil, which will cover that, and also fill in the hole there with that plant. And these bags at Lowe's were on sale for $2 a bag, and of course they were open. And me being the insistent person of always looking for deals, I get them for 50% off. See, this open parts section there. So the $2 bag actually went down to $1 a bag, and then with my military discount I get 10% off on that. So actually I only paid 90 cents a bag for these Miracle-Gro bags, which were normally almost like $4 a bag. And I also got a bag of mulch, which was also $2 a bag, and it had a rip here. So I asked the person to give me a discount on that too. So I got that for $1. So of course I saved some pretty good money on getting these implements. And of course these plants were the only ones that I had to pay full price for. Knockout rose is $14.98. So that's the project of the day. So I'm going to start pulling this out first and dig that all up. Which will be a little work. And it's a cloudy day. Hopefully I'll be able to have some time to go on my motorcycle as well. But I don't want to get stuck in the rain because I want to ride bike to Andrews. So that might be another update for the day. But that's the first thing of the day. First part of the day is to pull this plant out. So let's start digging. Okay, so dug out that plant. Here it is right here. Dug it all out. So that plant is all dug up. I got a hole here. So getting rid of some of these excess roots that are still chomped up here. And got a worm here, which are beneficial. And so now I'm going to put this plant in that hole. Plus I'm going to fill it up a little bit. I'll use some of the dirt I dug up as well. Alright, so let's continue the project. Okay, so put some of the garden soil, bag of garden soil into the hole. I'm going to use some of the more natural dirt and fill it up in a little bit. And then I'll be planting the plant, put some mulch on it, and hopefully get some growth out of it. Okay, so the plant is now in the hole. Filling around the edges of it, and I can use that planter for more tomato plants. So we're going to put the soil around it and then the mulch, and it'll look nice. Okay, so there it is. I just want to put a little bit more mulch right there. That's the plant of this red mulch. Put it right down this spot here. And there you go. So let's hope for some plant growth out of this. Be nice and pretty flowers. All right, so next step, I'm going to dig this holes here for the Russet Burbank seed potatoes. I got 8 of them. I think I can fit a bunch of them in there. So that's what I'm going to do next. And then I'll do that plant over in a hole, which will be easy. So they did the tough part. Got that done. So let's keep working. Okay, so I planted 8 potato rows, and there's a beetle walking around right there. See the beetle? Okay, so 8 potatoes, 2 on this row, 3 on this row, 3 on that row. So got 8 potatoes, and let's hope we'll get a good potato crop coming in a few months. All right, so now I gotta fill in that flower, that rose, and we'll be done for today with the plantation work. And I may have to get another garden soil, but I may have just enough to cover for that plant with the mulch. So I can actually put up some of this stuff that I have excess. I can bring it over there too. All right, so I actually want to cut the grass first around there, and then put the pot in, because that grass is a little bit long right there. And I want to get it before it rains, because it looked like it might rain. I was kind of hoping to go on a motorcycle, but might not be able to. All right, so let's back to work. Okay, so I planted the rose bush. The sunny knockout rose is now planted. I just got to put some mulch around it, and so the project will be done. And there's the potatoes, and there's the Monrovia. All right, so I got the Monrovia, got the potato plants, and got the knockout rose. And I'm going to put some mulch around it. I'm also going to clean these up a little bit too. Like these are the plants I planted last year. Okay, so I'm done with the project. Got it mulched, got the rose mulched, and I mulched these 2 other plants. And of course got the potatoes and the Monrovia. And the other guys are in the other house, neighbor house, are here cutting the grass. So project done. Hope you enjoyed the video.